Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Lisa, and I am here to help you connect with spiritual practices so that you can have a deeper relationship with God. Today, I want to talk about the 4 journals that I use on a regular basis, which have really helped me stay connected to my life and to the folks that I love, and of course to God. And so for most of my journals, I just use these good old-fashioned composition books. They're inexpensive, they're easy to get a hold of, and many of my journals, I just need places to write. So this is my go-to. So 3 of my journals are composition books. This particular one is a general note-taking, idea dump kind of journal. So if I'm at a lecture or a workshop, or I'm dreaming up ideas for some project, I would put it down in here. And at the beginning, I leave a couple of pages as an index page, so I can go back and say what idea is on what page. I can find it at a later time. I might even put some dates on the front of the journal when I finished with it to know what time in my life I was taking these notes. So, journal number 1. Journal number 2 is a composition journal, but I just decided to decoupage the cover of it. I thought that would be fun. So these are some old pieces of a hymnal that was falling apart, so I kind of upcycled it. This particular journal, the only thing I do in it is spiritual things. So my morning devotion time would go in this journal. My evening reflection questions go in this journal. And I used to do all of these different things in the same journal. So my reflection time would be mixed in with the notes from a lecture I attended, and that was just too messy. So I divided it into these 4 journals. So general note-taking and ideas, number 1, and number 2 is what I would call my spiritual journal. Morning reflection, prayers, evening reflection, those kinds of things. My 3rd journal, I also decoupaged because I thought it would be fun. This is my travel journal. So I recently got back from a big trip to Israel. It was life-changing and wonderful. All the notes from that trip are in this journal. They're not mixed in with the other journals like I used to do. So next trip I take, this will be the journal I will take with me in order to record that. And again, there's index page in the front that I made, so I know which trips are going to be in this journal once the journal is filled. The last journal that I have is a purchased journal. This is a journal by Fox, Clever Fox, and I wanted to try a bullet journal for the first time. So this is day-to-day, monthly planning, yearly planning, to-do things, and check-off lists, those kinds of things. I like this particular one because it's a hybrid. It's not a pure bullet journal. So half of it is already set up with calendars and weekly pages and those kinds of things. And then the second half is a classic bullet journal that I can create my own pages. And I've just started using a bullet journal for the first time. This is my very first one. And this hybrid is really working nicely for me. And this is a nice quality journal. I like the thickness of the paper. I like how it lays flat. I even like the color of it. It's got little dividers, and this particular one has really worked for me. And so my takeaway from all of this is what I used to all jam into one journal, I have now spread out into 4 journals, and that's been helpful. So maybe more than one journal would be helpful for you. And so I'd love to hear from you. What journals do you keep? What is working for you? Do you have a planner that you really like, and why do you like it? And so happy journaling, happy remembering, and happy planning. God bless you as you write, and as you seek, and as you pray, and as you live your life.